I feel like I have to make a video? I think I was supposed to make one. Fuck, I keep forgetting what it is. What could it be? Maybe I wrote it down in my laptop. There's nothing on here. What am I supposed to make a video about?
La 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 la. What I look like expecting disclaimer.
I gotta make a video. Hi, catches. "2020, am I right?" I wouldn't say it's a bad year, only because I don't want to curse the next year. Let's just all agree that 2020 has been rough. People had nothing better to do being stuck at home. People have been cancelled. Ellen DeGeneres.
Don't want to. I'll ring because they'll send me angry emails and I don't want to get them.
I'll hold it for you.
Okay, all right.
Amber Heard.
Fine, I did not hurt you, I did not punch you, I was hitting you.
How are your toes?
What am I supposed to do? Do this?
How are your toes?
I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are.
Oh,
That's the difference
you
between
poor
me and
toes.
you. You're a baby.
Because you start
You
physical
are
fights?
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you-
the up,
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah.
For being an abusive little duck. People really have nothing better to do with their lives, don't they? I don't know how to talk to cameras. I don't know how to talk to people also. So, Panic at the Disco. We all love it. They're part of the emo trinity. Fall Out Boy, My Chem, and Panic. They're a bunch. And I'm a huge fan of Panic. So when I heard about this controversy of sexual harassment, I have to admit that I did not believe it right away. Because it's Brendon. Everyone loves Brendon.
Mahal kita Tangino Mo.
And even Zack. I remember when I was back in 2016, when I watched the concert, I was so happy to see Zack on stage. It was my first concert, so it held a place to my heart. And I love Panic at the Disco very much.
Vegas Lights is playing.
And waited.
Oh my god.
And waited.
Oh my god.
Learning this, it was not an easy pill to swallow. Dallon is the basis of Panic at the Disco, starting from their album Vice and Virtue up until Too Weird to Live and Too Rare to Die. Until eventually in, I'm not sure what year, but 2018, 2017, he left. And I admit, when I figured it out, I was in school. I figured it out when I was in the library, when I was searching for school stuff. When I saw that Dallon left, I fucking cried. And my friend was there. And I put her in a very awkward situation because I was just crying there by the computer table and people were looking at us because I was just, oh my god, Dallon left. I know now why she stopped being friends with me. This whole controversy happened in, when else, 2020. It all started with a Q&A on Instagram. Someone asked, "What's your opinion on Zack Hall?" And he answered with, he didn't even hold back, "The actual worst person I've ever met." And that caused a spark. After Dallon posted that, Dallon wife, me, I'm kidding, Dallon wife, Breezy, posted on Twitter things that Zack did to her. She posted, "Abusive behavior is often dismissed as jokes. They're not. These are just a couple examples of the jokes I had to endure. when I stopped playing along, it got worse. So we have this story. I met Dallon out on tour, and it was a day off day for the band. We were all hanging out, including Zack. I was the only girl in the group that day. We went to go see a movie that day. Upon entering the inside of the movie theater, we were looking for seats, and Zack pushes past everyone to come over to me and says, "I'm going to sit next to her. Maybe I can get her to me off during the movie." Then proceeds to actually sit next to me the whole time of the movie, making me feel extremely uncomfortable. I was actually really shocked at first. I didn't know how to react. Dallon didn't even hear him say it. And in fact, it took me a long time to tell him because I felt disgusted and dirty. Would you imagine that? Why are men like this? And a screenshot of Zack sending his wallpaper to Breezy, which is a picture of her with her face cropped out. So it was a selfie she took. She didn't send it to him. It was just a fun selfie and he just used it. Ugh, now I feel disgusted and dirty. Zack is just not a bodyguard, okay? He was there when Panic basically started, when the original 4 were still playing. He's not just a bodyguard anymore, he's actually the tour manager. If the tour manager is hitting on a band member's wife, that's sick. Back in 2014, 2015, I fucking love Panic. But I was so disappointed because I couldn't see Dallon as much. He doesn't have much exposure in music videos or in interviews or in live shows.
Have you guys seen Dallon? Dallon! God damn it. Dallon, we got a show, buddy. Come on, where are you at?
And that's the dinner bell I have to eat first. Hello there. You may have noticed that it's the next day. Am I still wearing yellow? Yes. So we ended in Zack being an asshole. He's still an asshole, but I'm not done talking about it in this video. Breezy and Dallon posting those things started a chain reaction with the fellow fans of Panic. Suddenly, everyone is speaking up about their experience of Zack's sexual misconduct against them. So this is basically the hashtag dismiss Zack Hall takeover. This Saturday, well, this was posted in August 7th. This Saturday marks 2 weeks since Breezy Weeks, wife of former Panic member Dallon Weeks, came out about the sexual harassment she endured from Panic's bodyguard / unofficial manager Zack Hall. Since Weeks came out about her experience with Hall / Panic, several other fans, mainly young girls, have come forward and shared their bad experiences with Zack Hall. Major trigger warning for the next slide, where I'll detail some of the allegations against Hall, and trigger warnings on the bottom. Since Weeks came out about her experience with Hall, fans have began to share their stories involving him. He's been accused of body shaming fans to their faces, making fun of Mormon LDS fans at shows. Well, you've seen how he treated Dallon in that stream.
Oh, that would actually be great because they would combine, like, what was the other one, Stella, with, like, How to Met. So that'd be fun.
And apparently everybody signed on. It's
Oh, yeah.
Paul Rudd,
They're all, like,
Oh,
best
your
friends.
stubble, like, pull my shirt. Oh, gross.
See, I can grow a beard.
You can't grow a beard. You just grow stubble.
That's actually true.
I wish you grew a beard.
About 3 days and it stops growing.
Now, answer me this.
Riddle me this.
Your stubble is kind of, like, rough. If it scratches me and, like, I actually bleed a little bit, do I become Mormon?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
That's how you become Mormon.
Yeah,
Technically,
yeah.
So
You
no.
either get AIDS or you become Mormon.
And everybody, that's the test. So everybody at birth is not Mormon, and then your dad snuggles you and you become Mormon.
Yes. Snuggling
Is
snuggling-
Mormonism like NAMBLA?
Kind of, but it's like snuggling is one of
So it's easy to see it as a real thing since he already made fun of Dallon and his religion. Trading nude photographs and sexual favors for tickets to shows or preferential treatment, taking a diabetic's kid at a show and questioning her about it until she cried. I don't know if that's true. There's no details on it, but those are the accusations made against him. Sexualizing young fans and commenting on their bodies, including making up sexual names for underage fans such as Boob Girl and Blowjob Girl. making obscene and I'm not counting anymore. Making obscene and distasteful comments while streaming live on Periscope. His comments about lesbians are particularly disturbing considering he works with Brendon, who started the Highest Hopes Foundation to protect queer kids from people who fetishize and discriminate against them. Having full access to all of the social media accounts that members of Panic and their spouses own. This is confirmed by Zack himself. Yeah, I saw the tweet. Denying fans water in the pit. Sending Panic fans to attack people who he disagrees with on social media. This time they're attacking him. Karma. And being unnecessarily physically aggressive with female fans when protecting/walking with Brendon. I kind of understand the last part because I remember, again, in the death walk, fans were harassing Brendon.
Please stop kissing my hand when I come through the death walk, or I might have to stop doing it, dude. I don't want to stop doing it. And then I went to hug her partner, and as I hugged her partner, she took her hand and did this to my face, like intentionally grabbing my face, and I was so grossed out. Please don't ever do that. Don't ever not to a stranger, not to someone you admire, not to anyone. No, but that was just like, so, I felt so violated. Oh man, Zack was so angry. Dude, I haven't seen him that mad in a minute. Oh man, so it happened again last night. I went in for a hug. I'm not even mad, I just like get bummed, you know? Yeah, I went in for a hug and a girl like kissed my neck, my sweaty gross neck. And it was, yikes, dude. The neck kiss is so intimate too. It's just like an extra fuck you to me, you know what I mean? Ugh, please stop kissing me on the death walk.
So it's understandable why Zack would go on and be aggressive when fans start kissing Brendon's neck. That doesn't take account for the others, which is just plain inexcusable. Everyone started using the hashtag dismiss Zack Hall and or hashtag fire Zack Hall. They would go as far as contacting the studio or the management in order to have Zack Hall fired. People are messaging Brendon about it since, well, he's the band. I'm not sure, but I think it has been 2 months, 3 months with nothing. Panic didn't acknowledge it. No posts, no whatever. The most we got from Brendon was him talking about his career. This post of the music awards thing. And that sent people off the edge. Fans are turning against other fans. There are fans who are defending Brendon. There are fans who are angry because the fans are defending Brendon. The whole fandom just split up. And my side, well, I didn't get impatient with Brendon because I still had hope that he would address it. And the hashtags dismiss Zack Hall and hashtag fire Zack Hall weren't really being looked at, even though it was already on the trending. Fans started a new hashtag called hashtag Brendon Urie Speak Up, or Speak Up Brendon Urie, which is basically, yo, dude, why aren't you acknowledging your bodyguard's actions? It was all about accusing Brendon of not addressing Zack's controversy until someone spoke up that Brendon himself is a predator. Sexual assault victims started sharing their stories about how Brendon inappropriately touched them at a meet and greet or looked at them funny or stuff like that, which I think it makes no sense. You could see him clearly on the death walk. He was complaining about fans touching him. So it was also confusing. The Panic fandom was just a mess. I had to unfollow everything associated with Panic. It was also confusing, and just the feeling if I should be betrayed or not, was also awful. It basically described my 2020. Just confusing and full of toxicity. But honestly, I was on the side of defending Brendon. But I wasn't defending Brendon. I was defending not him, but I was just trying to stop people from jumping into conclusions because it's weird. I remember in one of the, I'm not disregarding what the sexual assault victims spoke about. I think they should be heard and they should speak up. However, there are those sexual assault victims who they say that their stories were not true, as in it sounded like a fanfic kind of true. There was also this one time when one of the fans spread on Twitter that Zack gave them a free pass, the fans, for a meet and greet with Brendon. And when Brendon hugged them, they said that he touched them inappropriately. And people didn't believe it. There were replies that you got a free pass of the meet and greet and you don't have pictures. They don't have proof. They were just spilling out tea that has not been brewed yet. They were spilling out tea that has not been brewed yet, so it's not real tea. Everyone in the fandom was fighting with each other. It basically looked like the SpongeBob's brain cells when he tried to be fancy. That was the Panic fandom, and I had to unfollow everyone. But I did take a dip. See, look at this tweet. It's my tweet. Don't follow it. I'm not active on Twitter. There was another new hashtag called #Brendon Urie is over party, where they were basically canceling Brendon now for the lack of acknowledgement on the whole bodyguard controversy. I jumped in the bandwagon by saying, don't jump on the #Brendon Urie is over party bandwagon just yet. Don't take sides until it's proven true. Please don't let the same thing that happened to James Charles happen to Brendon. This post is not to defend Brendon. I just think about not adding fuel to the fire, because we all know what happened with James Charles when Tati, some middle-aged woman, just tried to destroy James Charles' name up to the point where James Charles almost took his own life because of it, with all the bullying and the false accusations. And I don't want that same thing happening to Brendon. That's why I jumped in on it. And one of the fans replied, James Charles responded to Tati's video with facts and evidence just after a few days. It has been a week and both him and Zack have been silent. These situations are very different. And with that, I shut up. I didn't know what else to say. Weeks turned to months, from June, I think. From June until November. It's been months, and this was the first post Panic made after the accusations against Zack, looking at not one, not two, but 3 BBMAs nomination. Watch October 14th on NBC. The replies are just, wow. Absolutely disgusting that you haven't made any statements. How dare you? It's almost 2 fucking months. No one cares about the BBMAs. We want answers. Until eventually he addressed it. The accusation started somewhere around June, and Brendon finally addressed it on November.
First, I haven't been on Twitch in a while, okay? That's mainly just because, the world feels so chaotic right now, and I've just been keeping to myself. And some of you out there have been trying to get me to tweet, but I haven't done that in a long time. We've been working through the allegations brought up against Zack, and I want to address it, okay? So, Zack has been removed from his current position with Panic at the Disco. All right. Some of the things recently brought up from the past have definitely crossed the line, and I am taking this very seriously. All right, because nobody who works with this band can ever act inappropriately toward fans. Period. Right? And I want to say I'm truly sorry for anyone who's been hurt by this directly or has been made to feel unheard. Right? Because the safety of our fans is a priority, and I do not take that lightly. Because, dude, the last thing I want is for anyone to feel unsafe when they're coming to see Panic at the Disco. So, moving forward, we'll also be holding mandatory anti-harassment training sessions for anybody who works for the band. And that being said, Zack is still my friend. You know, I've seen him grow so much over the last several years, and I do believe in second chances. And though I don't see him ever interacting with fans again, I'm not just going to shut the door on him forever or, you know, stop being his friend. And again, part of the reason I've been keeping to myself is because I've just had a lot to learn, dude. Like, for one thing, I needed help understanding that my privileged position and my close friendship with Zack may have like screwed with my perception of his relationships and interactions with other people, including and especially with fans. And, you know, having grappled with anxiety and feeling unsafe throughout my own life, I was naive. I was naive to believe that Zack's behavior wouldn't be harmful to some, you know, but I truly just did not have the perspective that I needed, the perspective that you guys have given me recently, and I'm grateful for that. You know, I'm a different person than I was 5 years ago. I mean, hell, dude, 5 months ago, you know, like I'm sure we all are. And while that doesn't change the past, you know, we can make things right for the future, and I really want to get this right. So, you know, now I need to say something about some things that have been brought up about me specifically. And I want you to know that they are untrue. Okay, I don't know why these stories were put out there, but what I do know is that my fans' safety is the most important thing, dude. And I would never do anything to jeopardize that. And again, I can't tell you how sorry I am to those who've been hurt and those who have had to wait while I caught up and took the time I needed to listen and just learn. You know, you guys give me real, genuine hope for the future, and I hope we can make it up to you, because I miss you guys. And as you always know, you know, I love you. I appreciate you. And I thank you for existing. And as always, remember how dope you are. Please stay safe. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Thanks.
Oh my god. Brendon removed all of his Twitch videos. He still has his Instagram. It's just weird why he did not post his apology video in all of his platforms. Was he reported? I don't think Twitch would remove all of your videos if you got reported. Basically, he's saying that he's sorry for the fans who felt, violated. The accusations against him, Brendon Urie, are false, are not true, which is pretty understandable because those who stepped up against Brendon didn't really have proof, while in Zack's accusations, well, you have Breezy posting about it, someone who actually knows Zack, and there are posts by Zack himself that support that he is in fact an asshole. Though Brendon has apologized, he's fired Zack, and he ensured everyone that people who work for Panic will have anti-harassment training, whatever that is. Some fans are still not satisfied with the steps Brendon took, because Brendon said that he will still be friends with Zack Hall. I'm just glad Brendon managed to keep a cool head despite that amount of pressure on him. But I was just confused that he took extra time for Zack when 2 years ago, back in 2019, when Kenny, the former guitarist of Panic, was accused of asking for nudes from underage fans, they took him off the band almost immediately. Why not the same treatment for Zack? Probably because he was a close friend, I guess. I just hope that they would personally apologize to Dallon and his wife Breezy for all the shit that they had to go through with Panic. 3.5 seconds of a music video, man. Come on. I was already seeing these tweets I already had the hunch that they were bullying Dallon.
Alan. Happy birthday, Dallon.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dude, happy birthday, Dallon. Happy birthday, Dallon.
Thank you.
Can you tell Dallon happy birthday?
Fuck off. Thanks, man.
I didn't expect it to be this harsh. I thought they were just friends. They were just, bullying each other for fun. But it looks like it's just bullying. I don't know. The only thing left good about this band is Nicole and Dan, basically. They're the only ones with no controversy. But I hope there won't be any. How about you guys? What do you think of the whole controversy? Do you think it's just unnecessary drama? Or are you glad that an asshole, a predator, has been exposed during this 2020? During this 2020 year of cancellation? And do you think Brendon responded to the allegations quite appropriately? Will you still be watching Panic shows? Will you still listen to Panic? What do you guys think? Say your comments right below. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, become a catch, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.